Everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today I definitely want to address some things that I've seen on YouTube that kind of upset me. Not even just kind of upset me, it genuinely does piss me off, and it's something that I've been seeing more and more, and it's kind of sad to see. I kind of just want to talk about the lack of acknowledgement on trans lives and the representation that YouTube and mainstream media does have that don't really get the recognition they deserve. So even I sometimes hear stray, but I make sure to come back to my roots of what the channel was built on, and that was to help girls like me who genuinely do struggle with their identity and becoming trans and need to know how to navigate. Like, this channel was honestly built as me being a friend to many people like me in my community and wanting to help and be there and open my arms and just make sure that I am available for my community. Even if it's as simple as sharing like a GoFundMe post for another trans woman who needs housing or just clothing or something like that. You know, I'm not gonna say I'm the most activist. Oh, that sounds so silly. But I'm not the most active activist out there doing the most extreme of people who go out there for marches and protest and do, you know, start organizations. Like, those are my dreams and my goals, to be honest with you. And I know I'm just not there yet, and I'm not in the place to do that, but I definitely want to start with YouTube and maybe donating money here and there. But there's just YouTubers. So when I first started my YouTube channel, there were people like Gigi Gorgeous, Cat Black, and Princess Jules. I'm not sure if Princess Jules is still making YouTubes anymore, but that woman was genuinely the most helpful channel that I've ever come across. She was the most raw and authentic, and I think that's where I got a little bit of my inspiration. So Princess Jules, if you do watch this, it would make my life if you said something, I don't know, hi. But you know, that was transitional from then and now. She was one of the girls that just stayed authentic and to her true self and stayed to her core of her channel, which was being very real about the struggles a trans woman goes through, relationships, what you can do to like prevent any assaults, and like how to live your daily life. That woman worked her ass off, and I'm not saying to discredit anyone like Cat Black, because that woman did too, and also Gigi Gorgeous, but there are people like Gigi Gorgeous and people like Nikita Dragon that kind of upset me in this community because they kind of have become, and at least in my opinion and what I see constantly on my feed, on Twitter, Instagram, even YouTube, they've become kind of the pinnacle of what we're supposed to be almost. There's honestly a lack of representation, and my goal is never to be the face of trans women or to be, you know, the spokeswoman. That's definitely not it. But I definitely want to be that representation for the girls. I definitely want to be one of the many faces out there helping my community and doing something, whether it be with something as simple as modeling or even going out and starting an organization. Like, I want us to be able to have that representation and say that these girls can do that, because there's no stopping you. And I feel like a lot of these girls that are newcomers come on, especially as beauty influencers, and slap on the word trans and expect a lot of pity, a lot of people to feel sorry for them, or a lot of people to buy into their spiel and buy into their product and just buy into this fantasy that isn't realistic, that isn't helpful, that isn't just genuinely conducive to the trans community. And I'm not saying like I don't know how to else to word this, but I'm not saying I'm the most active activist out there. I do my part here and there, especially with my YouTube channel, especially with like sharing GoFundMes and donating to those things. But I feel like their activism doesn't go past, it feels like there's just a lack of awareness of what you do, and with the platform that you do have, you don't do much. There are so many YouTubers that genuinely do deserve, like one of the YouTubers that I'm in love with, who is also my friend, is Ivy Fisher. I'll put her link down below. I genuinely do adore her. She's one of the girls that is staying truly authentic no matter how, because I see her blowing up on Instagram now, and she's still staying authentic to her true self. She is still sticking to her roots and still being that representation that I feel that we need, especially she is a Black trans woman. Like, I simply adore her. And I feel that the trans community has lost that, and I really just wish we would have a little bit more representation that is doing more for our community, that is more raw, that is more authentic, and doing, just showing other girls like us that need to have someone to look up to and someone that we can talk to and feel like we can relate to. And I feel like there's a lack, but I feel like the direction that this is going in is just a little absurd. And I'm not really trying to bash these people, but I'm just being very honest about my feelings about this. And I just felt like it needed to be addressed. I feel like I definitely want to see more girls out there who are trans, who are women, trans women of color, who are out there just doing the damn thing. And if you guys have any recommendations, please show me, because I think it's very upsetting to see that this has become almost the representation when there is so much better out there. I think this video just in general just says that I want to really just come on here and say that there is better out there. There are better representations of this community that come out here, that come and walk this fucking earth, that just I feel have contributed a little bit more, and it's just a little upsetting. That's my I never ever have made a shade, like, it's not even like it's not supposed to be like a shady video. It's just these are the things that I've been seeing, and I just really hope that people are aware of that and don't buy into the BS that some of these people are selling. But yeah, that's really just kind of wanted to rant and vent about what's going on in the community and what I feel. But until next time, bye guys.